Good morning, everyone. Welcome to WEHT Local Lifestyles. I'm Angie Humphrey.
I'm Ron Rhodes. It is too chilly. I've got to get that out of my system. I really do. Out in the backyard.
Well, you've been out there kind of, having to deal with it.
It's hat, coat, and gloves kind of thing, you know.
I know, sweaters.
Oh,
yes.
that's, it's time.
I
think a lot of people like to bust out the fall fashion.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because last week we were wearing, or 2 weeks ago, we were wearing shorts.
Exactly.
And hats because we were suffering.
I know.
Exactly.
Oh.
Well, we have a great show lined up for you today on Local Lifestyles. Coming up today, the Lego display is back. It's going to wow you at the Evansville Museum. We'll have that story. And the mission and story of cardinal selling. Fascinating. Mesker Park Zoo is ready to scare me to death. And now you will talk about Boo at the Zoo. And we have a little friend visiting. Silver Birch
friend.
A big little friend. Silver Birch Assisted Living is counting down the days to open the doors. And Old National Events Plaza has so many events to entertain and delight us. So, wow.
Yes, and I think they've got one that it's going to entertain and delight me next March. But I've got to be quick to get my tickets. Steve Martin and Martin Short are coming to town.
I know.
Wouldn't you love to see that?
Yes, I would.
But I hope not a lot of people love to see that they take my tickets.
It'll be packed. You know, you might be able to swing a deal. Kathy's standing right over there.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
I think they're going to be there at the Old National Event Center. They can fill any place, though, I think.
Oh, they absolutely will. That's going to be a heck of a tour.
I can't wait to see that. Hopefully I get tickets. But see, I've got to be one of those to go online, and I've got to be, I guess, punch the button at the right time. Is that how it goes?
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
And then it'd be easy, I'm sure, to click and get my debit card information out.
Exactly. If you need any help with that, I can help you.
I know. You are the Amazon queen.
I am.
As we take a look at our Tule Lost Sky camera, looks like a tow pushing a barge to the west side of town. That's downtown Evansville. At the Fifth Third Bank building looking out toward the west. Now, the temperature, slow to rise, but you know what it's doing today?
What's it doing, Ron?
Not falling. Yesterday at this time, it was right around 50 at this time yesterday, but it was going in the opposite direction. The day ended at 45. It was chillier in the afternoon. And of course, we had that rain falling and all that wind. Well, the wind's not a factor. You know, we don't have the rain to deal with, and it's 50 degrees. So, I mean, but it's going to be up in the mid and upper 50s later on today, so.
Okay, well, it's fall weather.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, but I think it's late fall weather. It's not early fall weather, I'll say that.
Well,
early fall is like 70s, and that's perfect as far as I'm concerned.
We keep hoping for that, but it doesn't seem to be.
I need to get a graphic and find out how many times we've seen 70-degree temperatures this year, or at least
that would be
just in the
interesting.
past
It really
month.
would be.
Because it's one or two, and that's it.
Get on that, will you?
I'm going to get
commercial break. Get on that.
I will do that.
Let's get to the Daily Dish.
Let's roll it.
Let's roll it.
Bring it.
Yeah, boy. Nearly $1 billion in lottery jackpots is up for grabs. You got your ticket?
No, I'll get one.
It all begins tonight with a near-record jackpot in the Mega Millions game. It's been growing for months and months, and right now stands at, are you ready? $654 million. Now, if that's too much for you, you can choose the cash option of $372 million.
That might be too much for me, too, Angie.
That might be,
I'll bet the taxes will come out, too, though, right?
Well, it'd be okay.
Yeah, okay.
By drawing time, the jackpot could even be more, of course. Tonight, tune in tonight after Eyewitness News at 9 on Local 7 for the big drawing.
Yeah, big drawing on Local 7, our sister station. I'm excited. Now, I tried it, that Mega Millions is getting way up there. And it gets to the point. Remember, we had this math professor come in from USI, about a year ago when we had the jackpot this high, close to $1 billion. And he said it's gotten to the point now where every number combination, because so many people are going to be playing, is going to be picked. And he said, tonight it's going to happen. And sure enough, that night it happened. It wasn't me.
Oh, really?
But I did play. Right. So I think it's probably getting up to that point where, so many people are going to play. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It wouldn't change my life a bit.
We'll have a co-host in here tomorrow, Stacey May, with me and not Angie. That'll be my son.
Pictures of me somewhere from a beach, some exotic space.
Where's Angie? Okay.
Well, speaking of doing kind of crazy things, here's an animal in the wrong place. People at a Chinese bank got the fright of their lives Friday. A giant python crashed through the ceiling. They were having their morning meeting. The terrified staff members dispersed, of course, in horror as the nearly 5-foot-long intruder slithered around the bank for a while. It didn't seem to really be interested in opening a new account.
No, I don't think so.
The wildlife officer made a withdrawal of the sneaky snake. Just a whole lot of questions surrounding this.
So many questions.
It fell through the ceiling.
Yeah. So, I mean, what was it doing up there to begin with?
Exactly.
Second of all, aren't the ceilings, strong enough to support a python? I know it's a big snake.
You kind of wonder if somebody wasn't up there going, I don't like any of the people I work with, and this is my revenge.
I think you're right
Python,
on that.
Boom, morning meeting.
And another thing, I mean, that was probably a pretty good distance to fall. The python was not really shaken up, it looked like, too much. Anyway.
No, it doesn't seem to be. He was a little active there.
I would think if one of us fell that distance, it's like, forget about it.
If I saw, people always say, well, look at the head of the snake and see if it's got this. I'm not stopping to look at a head of a snake. I'm going to
Do we know if it's
that
poisonous
way.
or not?
I don't even want to know.
As it shoots toward you?
Yes, I'm going to stop and examine it and go, oh, you're safe. Whatever.
Yeah, really.
A new study looks at one of the most obscure potential impacts of climate change. Beer.
Really?
It found climate change will cause a beer shortage, and that's because the beer's main ingredient's barley, and it's sensitive to extreme drought and heat. The study found global warming will lead to substantial decreases in the barley crop, and that will cause beer shortages and, more importantly, sharp rises in prices. It found during the most severe climate events, global beer consumption would decline an average of 16%, while beer prices around the world would double. One of the study's authors says the aim of the study is not to encourage people to drink more beer, get it today because it's not going to be there, but to show that climate change will impact your quality of life.
Yeah, I think some people are still going to stock up on beer now, though.
They probably will.
They're probably saying, all right, go to the store, get about 20 cases.
Which will just prove the point that there's going to be.
Then there will be a shortage.
Right, it'll be a beer shortage. We thought it was climate change. It's just been a horde here.
I think that's going to be a lot of that. Well, maybe I've been needing to cut down on my beer and consumption anyway.
This is a good reason. Just think of the planet.
That's right.
Here, have some wine. All right. We will be back right after this. Silver Birch Living's almost ready, and there's Robin Arnold to tell us all about it.